Yeah, because really, what's the major cause of mental retardation in the world? Iodine deficiency. 1 to 10% of children in the world, is it's cretinism. Like insufficient iodine, do you know what I mean by the word cretin? No. It's like mentally retarded, but you have a big goiter as well. So around the world, it's one of the two leading causes of mental retardation and cretinism. Now, where is it that you develop your brain? It's in the uterus, isn't it? And in the first 2 years of life. So what we see is that the mothers really need to take it. And since you're feeding the kid, I would almost go up to 25 drops 3 times. But do it very slowly if they're already pregnant, because you don't want too much bromine, fluorine coming out. But the research shows that the IQ increases 13.5 points in children and babies that are adequately iodinated, iodine. 13.5, that's a lot, that's a significant change. And also, even in adults, the brain actually improves its function. I think it's from the mitochondria, but you definitely increased intelligence in adults. Some research suggests that even that's 13 points, but clearly in kids. So preventatively, we're looking at major world disaster in terms of low thyroid, creating very dull thinking people around the world. Think 72% are dumbed down. Think all the children that are suffering from mental retardation because certain areas in the world, how about 1.5 areas that cover 1.5 billion people are living in those areas, have a very low iodine in the soil. So you can't even get it from the food. So that's 1/3 of the population. Yeah.
What if, in terms of artificial, medication for people who've been taking it for a long time, can you get weaned off of it by taking this? Or do you take it coincidentally?
It's a little bit more complicated, but the answer is can.
So what do? You take it coincidentally?
It's a more clinical kind of thing. There's a few other things you have to do, and I don't want to go into that. But the answer is you can't get off that because the thyroxine or the T3, L-iodothione, in the long run can cause osteoporosis, particularly the thyroxine. Not so good for you in the long run. So it's better to get off it, but it's a little bit more complicated. You can heal hypothyroidism. You can heal hyperthyroidism. We do that. I do that all the time. I've never written a book on a clinical thing because it's not my focus. But you can heal it. Okay? Yeah.
Is there something wrong with the standard iodine pills except for the low absorption?
Not really. But the low absorption is a big player. So the Idorel, which is a good thing, it's a combination of 2 different forms of iodine, including the singlet iodine, is good. And those folks recommend about 50 milligrams to 100 milligrams a day. For diabetics, there's definitely a sign that it increases insulin production, or let's say decreases the need for insulin, put it that way. So that's another purpose for it. And I do use it in people with diabetes. Yeah.
You talked about the Hashimoto's, the thyroid attack has itself, yes?
Yes.
So every
No, but those are different forms of autoimmune reaction to excess thyroid tissue. Some are Graves', some are Hashimoto's. People can't tell the difference necessarily. It doesn't matter because the treatment's the same. So apply the iodine. For hypothyroid, which is Hashimoto's and Graves', it's okay. You can just add it and it helps. There's one other thing about iodine. Oh, this is very interesting. It's very good for Dupuytren's contraction and Peyronie's disease. Now we actually had somebody at the, I think it was at this fast that had it, and Dupuytren's is where the tissues are making your hand like a claw. Okay.
יש דלקת לימפית, שיש ניוון פה של הגידים, ואז האצבעות מתקפלות ואי אפשר ליישר אותן.
It seems to treat that. It also seems to treat all scarring and internal adhesions, which is all kind of the same thing. It's all scarring stuff. You follow what I'm saying? Yeah. Incidentally, carnosine stimulates fibroblasts, which helps again repair connective tissue. It's in repairs scarring. It's not direct for scarring; it's indirect. Peyronie's is a weird thing that happens for men, where the penises kind of don't go straight. They go like this into the side. It's a scarring. It's like a Dupuytren's. So that's another problem. But it's the same thing. The treatment is, it's treating that. So scarring, adhesions, scars on your arm, if you put it on it, it will begin to reverse that. Yeah, you can. Yes. Yes. Obviously, new scars will go faster than old scars, but the same principle. So it has to do with the scarring process, okay? That's a...
When it was child, they put iodine if we had any of...
There you go.
Yeah. So how often, if it's used from the outside?
You know, I think it's an interesting question. You may want to put it on 4 times a day.
And you just leave it on and that's it?
Yeah. I have to be honest, I don't know how long that all takes, and I think it varies as the person, But it's definitely reported that happens.